Sure you want to go through with this?
No time like the present.
Yeah, there's always other race days we can back out anytime you want.
Yeah, you just hope to get lucky on the next toss. Hey, do me a favor, would you?
Yeah, anything.
Hold this for me, huh? For good luck.
Yeah, well, you just keep it on the mat and between the lines, all right?
Will do.
Okay. How you doing, Hoss?
Well, thank you. How are you?
Good. Can I help you?
Yeah. You boxed him.
Excellent car. Just came in yesterday.
I'd like a test drive.
Sir, this car costs over $50,000.
I know. It says so right over there on the other window. I'd still like a test drive.
Well, then I'll need to make a copy of your driver's license and a major credit card.
Naturally.
One moment, please, Mr. Singer. Hey, Bob. I got some yahoe here. He wants to test drive the new Porsche.
Michael Sanger is here. Mr. Sanger.
Hi.
Hello. It's truly a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
So you want a test driver, huh?
Well, yeah, if I may.
Chuck, keys? Now, Chuck.
Chuck.
His first day's a little slow.
Ah.
I saw you at the Black Rock race.
Yeah?
Did you hit a 7 on that?
Yeah. 681.
God, that's fair.
There was some headwind. A couple complications. But...
Headwind, yeah.
Well,
Here's your chariot.
Thank you.
Clutch is on the left, brakes in the middle. Just-
The what?
Clutch is on the left, brakes in the middle. Bad joke.
Brake?
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Yahoo.
I'll take it. Very good.
Thanks. And send me the paperwork, yeah?
Very good, Mr. Zane.
Really appreciate it, Bobo. Bye, Chuck.
So, who is this Michael Sanger?
Fastest man alive. The owner and designer of the Demon Thrust? You don't know much about cars, do you?
No, sir, not really.
You're fired. Leave my tie and jacket on the desk. Michael Sanger.
Hey, Ace, can you try not to drive directly into those potholes, please?
You should get him to drive one of these rocket cars you've been talking about.
Mr. Winfrey, Linda's gonna back me up. This is a very viable idea.
Well, I don't know. Explain this race again. What is it, breaking Mach 2? Is that what it's called, Mach 2?
Yes, that's what it's called.
How's that gonna be good for Vectorcom?
It's publicity.
Publicity? I don't need publicity. I've done pretty well without it.
But you're going public in what, 3 months?
Shh, that's supposed to be a secret.
Hey, look, this is gonna make the stock sexier. A stunt like this will push it through the roof.
This is not a stunt. This is an internationally recognized and respected sport.
Whatever.
Are you two trying to gang up on a poor old country boy?
Linda, I'm sorry I dragged you into this thing, but obviously Mr. Winfrey's a little nervous about putting $50 million up for prize money.
Hold on now. 50 million's chump change. I lose more than that into the sofa cushion. It's damn sure ain't the prize money.
So what's the problem?
Well, if we lose, it's gonna make me look like a fool. I don't favor looking like a fool.
Well, that's why we're gonna win, right, Linda?
Mr. Winfrey, with your resources and my designs, I can modify your car to be the fastest speed cruiser in history.
She's the best there is. I've researched this, and she's agreed to come on board, and we're just waiting for you to green-light it. That's it.
Well, what do you get out of all this, Miss Fincher?
Heading the first race team to break Mach 2.
Well, if we do this, what lunatic are y'all gonna get to drive this thing?
Those are the right boards, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, no fly.
I found this, too.
That's a fuel injector.
Is that what it is?
Where did you get that?
It was there. You like?
Yes, I like.
How much you think something like that's worth?
Hold it! Right there! Federal Marshal!
About 20 years in Leavenworth. Been telling you you're stealing from the government, Bob.
You didn't ask.
Best argument gets me.
Michael?
Hey, baby.
Well, I should have known I'd find you there.
Well, yeah, I got to drop a few things off for the car.
Well, you had a dinner party at home with your sponsors in case you forgot, which you obviously did.
I completely forgot. I'm sorry, babe.
I reminded you about this 2 days ago. You helped me pick out the menu.
I know, those cute little carrot angels, those were darling. Sorry, but check it out. I got a line on this new navigation board and this really hot military-grade fuel injector. It's awesome. But it really is hot, so keep it down, all right?
All you can think about is this car.
Yeah, this car got us to where we are today, babe.
Quality Co. is going to pull your sponsorship if you don't stop flaking out. The only reason you still have the sponsorship is because I work for them.
Well, the only reason that you work for them is because you happen to be married to the superfly driver of the car, no? You know? It's a joke, all right? I'll shower, shave, and a shine. I'll be over in 20 minutes, yeah?
Don't bother, Michael.
Which part, the shave or the shower?
No, stay with your stupid car. That's all you really care about anyway.
No, that's not true, all right? I care about stuff. I care about condiments and things. Look, you can just tell the military police when they come looking for me that you haven't seen me for a couple days, all right? Hello?
So what?
So where is he?
I don't know. He said he'd meet us here, right? He's not down low.
You bring me out here in the middle of nowhere to meet some hotshot driver who can't even show up on time.
Look, I don't know where he said...
Miles, next time, in my office.
Is that a hangar? Is that a hangar down there? That's him. What do you think?
I'll be in the car.
Don't sit on my shades.
Whoa!
You asshole. Do you know what the intake-drag ratio is on that thing?
800 pounds per square inch, creating a vacuum at 17.5 feet, which is why I flew at 18 feet. Any lower, I would have popped you in two. Got a little something for you. It's not your best angle, but I think it captures a certain je ne sais quoi.
Cute.
Please keep it. It's the first of a million fabulous memories between you and me.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Linda Fincher. Captain Steve Saragosta, U.S. Air Force. He's agreed to drive the Razor in the competition.
Excuse me?
He's gonna drive the Razor.
The Razor is a car. We need a driver, not some flyboy.
I know. But I was thinking the Razor's also part jet, right? So it's a really good idea to have a pilot behind the wheel.
Right. Operative word. Wheel. The Razor is on wheels, not wings. Now, I know every professional driver on this circuit.
Yeah, I know you do. And can I point out that hardly any of them have ever even reached Mach 1, and Captain Steve here has reached in the excess of Mach 3. And I mean, he knows more about thrusters and G-force and jet propulsion than any 5 of your lackey cab drivers. Not to mention, on top of it, the guy's a decorated war hero. What'd you get, like a Purple Heart, something like that?
Medal of Valor. Gulf War.
Medal of Valor, Gulf War. Just think of the publicity on that, huh?
I am thinking about the publicity. When Chuck Yeager here blows up our $50 million state-of-the-art vehicle, that's bad publicity.
Chuck Yeager. That's cute. You know, Miss Fincher, I don't want to sound like you've hurt my feelings, but I've flown the B-2 bomber over Iraq. And this little rocket car project of yours is like a go-kart compared to that thing. Do you have any idea what Mach 2 feels like? 2,000 pounds of pressure per square inch pushing back on your face. It feels like God himself is trying to rip the skin right off your skull while somebody lands a 747 on your chest. How many people do you know have even felt that? Let alone wouldn't choke or pass out when it happens. You want Mach 2? I'll give it to you.
You're pretty confident, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Well, look, I better get this bird back to base before they realize that it's not at the base. But I tell you what, you two, let me know what you decide. Au reservoir.
You're in. Provided you understand one thing. I am team leader. Me. You try one thing with that car that I don't authorize. Hi. You even make a left-hand turn without signaling, and I'll send you packing faster than you've ever flown. Okay?
Yes, sir.
It's ma'am, in case you hadn't noticed.
Oh, I noticed. Believe me, I noticed.
Michael, I need to talk to you.
Hey, honey, I'll be 1 second.
No, now.
You going somewhere?
You are.
I can never do this at home. I can't now.
Well, I told you, you never should have married that girl in the first place. Or in the second place, for that matter.
I was young. Foolish.
As opposed to now.
You know what's worse? Quality Co's gonna pull their sponsorship.
So?
So, they're our only sponsor. We need them.
Hey, since when is this all about corporate sponsors and media coverage? Back in my day, it was all about a man building a car.
Here you go, Daddy-O.
Just to go faster than all the other guys.
But isn't that still the way?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I think maybe now you need millions of dollars. You know, and it's not like you can walk into Chief Auto Parts and say, hey, mister, I need 9,000 pounds of cubic thrust.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! And he goes, yes, sir, aisle 6, you just help yourself. But no, things have changed.
And Clayton Winfrey's really gambling $50 million of his own money.
Well, it's not that much of a gamble, really, when you know you're going to take home all the marbles.
Come on, hurry up.
You
Here it is.
certainly seem confident, Mr. Winfrey.
Well, that's because I got the
Here.
best designers building me the finest fucking car on the
Thanks,
face of the
Dad.
All right.
Sit on the box, like home cooking.
I gave you the apple crisp.
Actually, no.
Thanks.
I don't even remember their characters' names. No, this is Linda.
Linda Fincher.
Linda Fincher.
There she is.
Clayton Winfrey is going to be spending $50 million in the bank.
Call it in the air.
No, it can't be.
All eyes hurt.
She looks great.
Race car man.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
This is my main man, Miles. Miles been over.
50 million bucks. Can't beat that with a stick.
Think they're serious?
Well, Clay Winfrey isn't the kind of a guy to go back on a wager like that.
You ever meet him?
Once, I was developing a new fuel for the stock circuit, and Vectorcon was working on the performance additive.
What's he like?
Well, he's a snake. Yeah, but don't worry. If she's anything like her dad, she knows how to take care of herself.
It will be interesting.
Where do you think they'll do it?
Well, it's gotta be Black Rock. It's the only place long enough. Mach 2.
Can't be done.
That's what they said about Mach 1.
Mach 2s are 1,400 miles an hour.
The Sonic Wind went 950.
The Sonic Wind was an ice sled that was on ice. Fastest car is 766.
Michael, we know it's not about speed. It's not a problem with the engine. It's the design. Yes, it's the design. And we can do it.
Everyone's going to be there. Germans, Otto, Gerhardt, the Brits.
And the Japanese.
Hero.
Hero. Yeah.
We need a team.
Well, there's always Sarb and Ziggy.
Best. I got someone else in mind, too, though. A guy named Angel. Not a very good mechanic, but he's a hell of a DJ.
That's it. Look at that. That's all the entries for the Mach 2 competition. Believe that? There's 50 million bucks here, Linda. You know, you'd think there'd be a little more entries in there, no?
Well, Mach 2 is like the holy grail of ched racing. No one's gonna enter if they know they might erase their car trying. Corvettes, Otto and Gerhard, Keto. Oh.
What?
I can't believe they entered.
Who? Let me see.
I can't believe they entered.
It's Michael Sanger. What, are you kidding me? Of course he entered. I even heard of the Demon Thrust.
Reject this one.
On what grounds?
The car is antiquated.
Fine.
It doesn't have a shot.
Fine, then they won't even make the qualifying time. Look, Linda, Mr. Winfrey gave me very explicit instructions, okay? He said, take on all comers. Okay? So, I'm taking on anybody who enters. I don't care if they try to make Mach 2 on a moped. Okay? They're in.
I think he lost his mind this time. And he keeps sucking us into this shit over and over again. It's suicide. It's a death trip. You might as well slap some freaking wings on it and fly it across the sky. Why? Angel, right? School's in session. All right, try not to hear, feel. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I feel my eardrums bleeding. Whoa.
He's talking about sound waves, Angel.
I'm feeling it.
What you're actually feeling is the resistance to the sound wave itself. All right, look. What's this? This is sound wave, right? At Mach 1, the car is totally engulfed in the sound wave. Top to bottom. It's moving with the wave. About 760 miles per hour, depending on air quality, right?
Yeah, you'll either be shot into space or driven into the ground.
Or crushed like a bug in a tin can. All right? Now, that's Mach 1. We're talking about Mach 2. Anywhere near Mach 2, the heat is so intense that your whole engine block can go thermal.
Thermal.
I'm talking total meltdown. Liquid metal. Liquid driver.
Cool.
Hey, now.
I mean, you know. Cool in theory.
Michael, let's talk pressure for a second. We're talking about the pressure of going 1,500 miles per hour. Assuming I or we can design something that won't splinter, I don't know if the human body can take those kind of G's, so...
What kind of pressure are we talking about, Gene?
But I'd say about 2,000 pounds per square inch per second.
At least.
Gonna have to build some kind of pressurized cockpit.
Sounds feasible. Huh?
Yeah. But the slightest crack in the chamber, we'll be able to ship you home in an envelope.
All right, then the question isn't even about how fast we can take you to Mach 2. The question is how quickly we can slow you down. If we don't figure that out, you'll hit the mountain base. Fold up like an accordion.
Okay, as is. Can Demon Thrust make Mach 2?
I'm telling you, it's almost impossible.
By when?
3 weeks.
I'll need an espresso machine.
Done.
A good one, not one of those cheap ones that sell at Target. Restaurant quality.
Have it by the morning? Anything else?
I need sugar. Lots of sugar.
All right, by this time tomorrow, this place is going to look like a mutant genetic fusion of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, Starbucks, and Soul Train. Maestro, more volume.
Here we go again.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, I don't want no trouble.
You'll get no trouble. As long as the peanuts are cold and the beer is salty, you won't get any trouble.
Don't be so shy, little boy! You little horse's ass!
Hey, what about me?
Okay, Brian, but don't be getting any ideas.
Beer is salty.
Come on, I know you had the hots for me all those years ago.
True, but you're way too old for me now, honey.
Me, you cutie, hi,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can all go home now. We've mastered our dynamics. We can hit Mach 1 like that.
I don't think we'd all be here if we didn't think we can make Mark 1.
Truth or dare? What's your fastest?
743.
7:29.
755.
6:38 for me, but that was many years ago.
How about you, Michael?
Oh, 681. No, come on, it was raining. There was wind on the nose. Or...
Mach 3.
Sorry, pal. Close for a private party.
Mach 3.
Wow. Nice to see you all. Still life with race drivers. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Linda.
Brian. This is Steve Saragosta. He's going to be driving the Vetricon Razor.
So, Mark 3, you say?
That's right.
Stephen is a fighter pilot in the Air Force.
Stephen? Stephen. Nice knowing you.
Yeah, please leave word of where you want the flowers sent.
Another flyboy who thinks it's the same thing going fast on land as it is going fast up in the air.
Easy, Tiger.
How many pilots did we bury last year? Was it 4 or something?
Yeah, I believe it was. 4. I lost count.
Cost me a lot of money buying those roses.
Captain Saragosta here.
Captain!
Yes, Captain. He has been driving the Razor during test runs and has hit over Mark 1. So I think he qualifies for your little speed demon club. Huh?
First of all, Linda, we're not a club. We're a gang. Second of all, at Mach 3 in a jet is pretty impressive in I guess, trade shows and VA hospitals. But here, we measure a man by a test.
The test.
The test.
Yes.
The test.
Captain, follow me.
Keep your head up, huh? Why am I doing this?
Because it's racing.
Still love him, huh?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Life sucks.
You feel the need? Yeah! I can't hear you. How about you, Captain? You a Danger Ranger?
Perhaps.
It's 2 miles to the Nevada border.
Same wager.
Always.
What's the wager?
You'll find out when you lose.
On your mark. Get set.
Billy Zane. All right. You all right down there?
All right.
You know, if you can't take the heat, baby, get out of the kitchen.
I dumped that scooter to save you, you moron.
I'm sure you did. But you know, you looked really good there for the first 2 seconds.
You're right. You're the winner. You're the winner. The winner! Hey, Bellman. Huh? Doing lunch steady, son.
Whoa! Who's number 1? Shady, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I kicked their ass.
Good for you.
Right? Speaking of this wager we had, what's the big prize for Big Daddy?
A check.
What?
Winner buys. Good boy.
$284.
Plus tip.
Woo!
Oh, they're good.
Hey! Come on!
Well, hey, y'all have a good old time out here playing Cub Scouts in the freezing cold. I'm going back to the so-called best hotel they got in this godforsaken neck of the woods. All right, see you later.
Good night.
Hey, Linda. You know, I booked rooms for everybody. You're more than welcome to come back to the hotel, sleep in a warm bed, wake up to a hot shower.
I'm a sucker for tradition.
Now, suit yourself. Sweet dreams.
Me too.
Hey, little bullfrog, what's the matter, huh?
I almost killed
Oh my God. I didn't hear you.
They don't call me Stealth Steven for nothing.
They call you Stealth Steven.
No, I said they don't call me Stealth Steven. But don't bum.
Cute.
I tried to be. You all right?
Sure. So you nervous?
Nah. You?
A little.
The car's ready.
In theory. A million things can go wrong on race day.
That sounds like somebody's doubting me.
No, it's not what I meant. Anything to go wrong. Structural flaws, engine failure, misfired injectors, anything. And yes, even driver error.
Not with me, Linda. You can count on it.
Just promise me one thing. Please don't push the car too hard. All you have to do is hit 600 miles per hour to qualify, and that's it. Please. Clayton will have my ass in a sling if we don't even qualify for our own race.
Okay. 600, no more, no less.
And the press is going to be there tomorrow. Best behavior.
Yes, sir.
It's ma'am.
I noticed. I noticed.
Is this your card? Thing is, it's not all technique. Sometimes when you play cards, you gotta be slick. It's about who's got heart and who doesn't. That's
Howdy. Hi.
Pop. You ever get the feeling your right foot is on fire? Hi.
Yeah. You crazy.
You know, the night before, how often do you get the...
Every time. Every race I had. After Uncle Jim. But you can't let it get to you. You have to get over it. See, life is like a drag run. You're either speeding up or you're slowing down. And I'm definitely in the slow down mode. But you, well, you have that choice to make.
Thanks.
Where you going, kiddo?
I'm going for a walk.
Alone?
Yeah.
Okay. Say hi to her for me.
And you always want all the glory. Come on. Call it in the air. That history, baby.
Out there. My God. It's not warm there, huh?
I've had enough manhandling for one night, thank you.
What, but Captain Scarlet over there?
His name is Steve.
You mean Stephen? Where did you find him?
Oh, it wasn't my first choice, believe me.
Yeah, who was?
Guess.
Ralph Nader?
I figured you wouldn't be interested in driving a car that you didn't create.
Was he really that good?
He's a cool cucumber.
I hear a butt coming. No, I hear a butt coming. I could swear.
However, he's a pilot suffering from Top Gun syndrome.
You think he's going to drive it in the ground?
Or roll it or shoot it into space. I mean, beyond the human tragedy and lost women everywhere, we're screwed. How's Bridget?
Who?
Oh. Wow.
I mean, no, she, loved the demon thrust. But she didn't love being married to it.
I'm gonna go back to camp now, so.
Yeah, I'm going to probably head back, too. Pretty soon.
You be careful out there.
My dad says hi. I'll tell him you said the same. Want a beer? Right.
Oh, no.
Well, there's no doubt that Demon Thrust can do Mach 1. The real challenge is going to be the modifications.
And since the Germans have always led the world in propulsion technology, it makes sense that it would be us that break Mach 2 first.
At first it was like walking into the men's locker room and all the towns were off.
It's not really about confidence.
So which one of you will pilot the Scorpion past the Mach 2 mark?
Oh, I will.
But once you show them your speed, they pretty much accept you as one of them.
Good luck to you. So there you have it. The Siegfried and Roy of the racing world, ready to make Mach 2 disappear.
If a woman can't handle male phallic symbol,
Stop that cut off your ass.
who can?
Confidence doesn't really get you across the finish line. It doesn't make for a good trial. It comes down to equipment, it comes down to your team. Tempo, courtesy, people. Hey. What, you
want to try it again?
Let's do it. Squeeze one in between the truck and the hills.
So how
Real
confident?
confident, man. Glad you got out here today. I think we're really, really happy. Speed is the thing, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, now. Hey, boss lady. So I'm over there trying to do an interview, spread the word of our fine sport, and you're vector cramping my style with these engine tests, guys. What's going on here?
Testing the intake manifolds are sticking.
You want me to have a look?
No, that's already there. Ace, we're You're fine. You just mosey on back to your own camp.
Well, that's fine, Miles. I'll do that, but you might want to check your intake filters for salt deposits. You get too much of a build up there, you're going to combust at half Mach and shower the valley with souvenirs. That wouldn't be pretty. But that blouse, on the other hand, is quite lovely. Not as loud as your engine tests, of course, but...
What's your problem?
What? 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 What did I... Expect me to let a member of the other team to get into the guts of the Razor and poke around? What are you, nuts?
Just try for a moment to be human. Just try.
What?
I know it's hard. Try.
All right, listen up. Got an idea? Check the intake manifold filters and see if there's any salt deposits. Chop, chop. Let's go.
The car everybody wants to see is the Vectorcom Razor. A car so advanced, the company needed to recruit ex-Air Force pilot and Gulf War hero Captain Steven Saragosta to pilot the jet car.
I'm sorry, folks. If you need to see the Razor, you're just gonna have to sweat it out until tomorrow. At the time trials.
Sure going to a lot of trouble to keep this car a secret, huh?
It's good PR. Well, it's smart marketing, you know? You let everyone think you're unveiling a UFO. The car's gonna be #1 in the 6 o'clock news, you know? By the time of the trial, it doesn't matter how fast you go. By the time.
Yeah!
You coming?
Culture Club, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
No, not this year. You go.
Sure, you look like you can use a little culture.
I've had my share of culture, thank you.
Yeah?
It's some work I have to catch up on here.
You want any help or anything? Want me to stay back?
No, you go ahead and go.
All right.
Have a good time.
I will. I feel like you're getting rid of me.
No, never.
Don't touch me.
The bus is leaving.
Listen, thank you for everything.
You got it.
What?
Grab your coat. Let's go.
Where are we going?
It's Culture Club night.
Culture Club night.
Right before the trials, we all pile in, head out for a little high art, little culture.
High art.
Grab some singles.
Race you.
Come on, Turkey. High culture and art.
Fine art.
Very inspiring, I find it. Very...
Baroque. It's a Botticelli. Nice frame.
I guess,
Bye-bye. Hello. We're rolling. It's like you and me.
I don't know about that.
And Wonder Woman. Hello. I'm actually... Thank you. I'm going to sit this one out. You're lovely, though. Thank you.
Come on, go and have some fun.
I'm good. Thanks a lot.
Oh, well, what the hell? Come on, darling. It's not like you haven't known about me for years.
Right. I thought you hated the Culture Club.
This culture.
Like yoga.
I hate to interrupt, but I want you to meet my fiancée. This is Ginger, Bambi, Miss Mademoiselle Bambi. This is Michael. And I see you found yourself a little hottie. Hi.
Hi, Steve.
Look at that.
Having fun.
We'll talk a little bit. Yeah.
We left, didn't we?
Let's go.
All righty. Look at the bright side. At least he thought you were a stripper.
You think everyone will qualify?
Yeah, everyone should. You know, race day, though. Something freaky always happens.
does.
You okay?
You're aware that, the Razor broke Mach 2 during the pre-trials, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lie. They lied. It's just a big PR stunt. And the engineers promised they could deliver, but they can't.
What's the problem? Aerodynamics? What?
Exactly.
We're dealing with the same thing. We're close, but it's tough. It's a bear.
And the glitch is, sonic pressure.
Sonic pressure's a bitch, isn't it?
So they say. So they say. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. I don't know where I begin and you end on this black leather. It's killing me.
They started arriving at dawn for this one. We're coming to you from Black Rock, Nevada, a strip of sand in the middle of nowhere, where, for the next 2 weeks, the world is watching. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vectracom $50 million challenge.
The ILO held a random drawing today to determine the order of the cars in today's speed time trials. First will be the Scorpion, the Mercedes jet car out of Germany.
Anything but the first.
Next will be the British Super Hawk.
Right in the middle, just where I like it.
Third is the event sponsor, the Vectracom Razor.
All right.
Fourth, the Japanese jet car, Sudden Fury, driven by Hiro Fujimoto. And rounding out the pack, Michael Sanger's Demon Thrust.
Now, since these are qualifications, what do you expect from the drivers today?
Caution. Nobody wants to go home early. I think we'll see everybody hit the minimum of 600 miles per hour, but not much more than that.
I wouldn't take any bets on that one, John.
First up, Otto Gerhardt.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he made it, no question about it.
720 miles per hour.
I think we're good. We could go. We take it all the way. We take it all the way.
It's not necessary.
It's not. It isn't. I think it's necessary.
You might be pushing it too far. Look at the figures.
Figures are fine. I think we can do it now.
Bad news?
No. Yeah. 1.8. That's what we're showing.
That's it?
Well, right now, yeah, but I think before the race...
Maybe 1.78 of 8.
What 1.78 or 8.5 or so? What are you talking about here? Come on now, that's not. We're not nearly.
1.75 or 8, anything past that, no crack
That's
like
not
that.
what we're talking about, is it?
Look, you only got to do 600 to qualify.
Qualified today, then we'll make the necessary
I don't want to just
modifications.
qualify. I want to scare the shit out of them.
Anything past 600, and that's it. You'll scare the crap out of all of us.
Make it work. I don't care. Just make it work. Yeah?
Okay.
All right. I'm telling you, it's going to work. Watch this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She did not get off the block well. She didn't grab the track at all. I don't think she's going to make it. I say 550 tops.
The crowd's anxious, but I think they sense it too.
Looks like she didn't make it.
Oh, 538 miles per hour.
No, come on, check this out, man. I mean, we have to do this. This is our kata every time before the. No, hit me again. Come on, you are the lord of the pants. Come on, I need it.
It goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ah,
That's
it.
Don't ever
That's
do
it.
that again.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Want me to save it?
Yeah, say it. Hey.
This is the one they paid to see, and they don't look disappointed.
Oh, my God.
Suddenly my penis feels really small.
Mine seems to be
growing.
You know, we got a lot of room out here, fellas. Why don't we spread out just a little bit?
This contraption is gonna make Mach 2, right, Einstein?
Yeah. Hey, how are you? A few little adjustments, but we'll make it.
Yeah, it better. Or it's your ass.
30 seconds to ignition, Stephen.
Roger that. 30 seconds. Can we talk about last night, you know, at the gentleman's club?
No, negative on that. Negative, Stephen.
Oh, come on, Linda. I was just blowing off a little steam.
Initialize turbines.
Turbines initialized. I just don't want you to think I'm that type of guy. Strippers, hookers, that's not me. That often.
Begin pre-flood of fuel injectors.
Roger. Pre-flood is positive. I was hoping maybe next week, this week, whenever, you and I could get together, spend some time.
Ignition in 10, 9.
I was thinking a nice quiet dinner.
7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Landspeed now at 410 and climbing. I got stator blade expansion at 16 millimeters. Fuel consumption is stable, pressure is holding, and everything in the world is right. So what do you say, Linda? Come on.
Cute, Stephen.
Who's number one?
That's on record.
Mach 1.4.
Vectorcom has just set the bar very, very high.
So how you feeling right now?
You make me work too hard at this. So will you have dinner with me, Linda?
Now taking the block, Hiro
Michael, guys.
Fujimoto.
Hero's about to make his run.
All right, come on, Hero!
Go, Hero!
Yeah!
Hero!
So what should we expect to see from Hero?
Oh, he's going after Saragosta, no question. He's too much of a competitor to disqualify.
Oh, God. Meet me back at the trailer, okay? We'll party some more, all right?
Hiro Fujimoto is a 5-time world Landspeed record holder.
The crowd is getting an eyeful of a legend right now. This man has made headlines his whole career.
Check him out.
Driver, on your mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Something's wrong. Pull the chute. Come on, pull the chute. The engine! Hero!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. Please stand by. We have emergency vehicles on the way. Please try and remain calm.
We have to shut down the meet.
Well, like hell. We We didn't come all this way to get turned away at the gate. We're racing today.
We've all suffered a terrible loss.
That's a press release, for Christ's sake. Come on. This is racing.
This thing run on regular or unleaded? Let's do it.
We can't allow this.
Fine. You go tell that crowd that this is an unsanctioned run. But I'm racing today, and I don't give a rat's ass you tie me or not. My hero would have wanted it that way, and you know it.
No, he's right.
Go ahead.
All right. All right.
Driver, on your mark.
You're all clear, Michael.
Roger that.
All right, Michael. Mach 0.5. Mach 0.75. Mach 1. Mach 1.2. Put out the fire, Michael. Mach 1.75. Pull the chute, Michael. Pull it. Michael!
Mach 1.81.
He appears to be walking away from it, but I tell you what, he used up at least one of his 9 lives on this one, maybe 2.
Yeah, but that's why we watch. You just have to wonder, though, will he or the Demon Thrust be ready next week when it really counts?
The racing world will be holding its breath until then, but for now, Michael Sanger has won the battle. We'll find out next week whether he'll win the war.
Look at that. Just look at that. I shell out millions of dollars, and all they're writing about is some pipsqueak who built his car in his garage. ISN did a 3.5-minute story. You know how often they mention Vectorcom? 0. Zip. That's right. I mean, all anybody's talking about is Michael Sanger this, Michael Sanger that. What I'd like to know, Linda, is how in the hell did this guy steal all our thunder?
He was hot dogging. He pushed his car to the limit during the time trials.
The guy's a showboat.
Well, maybe we need a little hot dogging and showboating in our camp too, huh?
Mr. Winfrey, may I point out that Michael Sanger ended up in the hospital as a result of that run.
Well, thank God he didn't die. Otherwise, they'd have made him a saint and forced me to name the race after him.
The Demon took quite a beating out there. Even if Michael gets out of the hospital, I doubt he'll make it to the starting line.
Well, that's the best news I've heard all day. Now, give me some better news. We are going to make Mach 2, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Piece of cake, Mr. Winfrey.
Good. Good. Because if we don't, you two are going to be sharing a $100 million coffin. Come on, boy. We got a press conference in 20 minutes. Let's go.
What was all that?
What?
Piece of cake, Mr. Winfrey. We're no closer to cracking the Mach 2 problem than we were 3 weeks ago.
What exactly is the problem here, huh? I mean, the engines can handle it, right? That's what your own report confirmed.
It's not the engines. It's the aerodynamics. We can do Mach 2, Mach 3 even tomorrow.
Good, great. End of discussion. We're done.
We're not done.
We're done.
With the current configuration, the driver and the racer could be crushed by the air pressure alone. Stick to public relations, Miles. It's what you're good at. And Vectorcom is going to need some damn good PR when they send a war hero off to his death in a suicide machine.
You want to talk about relations, darling? Huh? Sit down. Let's talk about relations. What do you think Mr. Winfrey's going to do when he finds out about your having certain relations with another driver from another team, huh? What do you think?
Oh, you snake. That was years ago.
Yeah? Well, maybe. I don't know. That looks kind of recent, doesn't it? I mean, you were seen spending a lot of time alone with him at the qualifier. Well, that doesn't look good, now does it, huh? Conflict of interest and all that. Tell you what, Linda. I don't care what the hell you do, just get it done, all right? Otherwise, those photos are going to jeopardize your future here at VectorCom.
What future at VectorCom?
What are you doing?
I quit.
You can't quit.
I can't quit. No. Watch me. I came here to build a car, not to watch a man die.
Hey, this is your career, sweetheart. You got a contract, all right?
Hi.
Hi.
I knocked, but I guess you didn't hear me.
Oh, I was, deep into calculations. Flowers.
I went to the hospital to see him, but they said he was released this afternoon. That must be good news then, huh?
Oh, yeah. He bruised a couple of ribs, but all in all, we're pretty lucky. He's sleeping.
That's good. Maybe I should put some water in these. They're looking a little sad.
Oh, tell your boss, thanks for the flowers that the company sent.
Oh, I didn't know they sent flowers. Well, he's not my boss anymore. I quit.
I'm sorry to hear that. Corporate America sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did today.
So what are your plans?
I haven't really thought that far ahead yet. I think I'm gonna go. Make sure he gets those, okay?
Linda, this has been gnawing at my guts for 25 years. I think it's time you saw something. This picture was taken the day your father died.
Yeah, I have the same one.
Well, I didn't know how much you remembered. You were just a little girl, but you remember how we used to decide who would drive a race?
Coin toss.
Right. We flipped a coin. This is the coin we used that day. American $50. Your dad gave it to me before the race for luck.
Hold this for me, huh?
Take a look at it.
Okay.
No. Look closer. I don't know where the hell he got it. I had it appraised. It's worth a fortune. The point is, your dad knew I always called heads. And he gave me that coin before the race.
So you'd know it wasn't your fault.
He was bound and determined to run that race.
I don't understand why you kept it to yourself all this time.
Well, honey, I didn't want you and your mom to think that Jim had sent himself out on a suicide run. He knew he was taking a risk, but that's the kind of a man he was. That's the kind of man we both were. And I loved him. Like a brother.
I'm sorry.
Here, honey. I want you to have this. You want a job? I know it's not cushy like your VectorCon job. We don't have a health plan. We pay peanuts. Here. Well, literally. Peanuts. And here's your first week's pay. What do you say, on the team?
I'm sure I can find a couple of cashews in here.
Is that a yes?
That's a yes.
Linda.
Hey, Brian, you gotta see this.
Oh.
Hi, Miss Fincher.
Hi, boys.
See what?
Nothing.
No, it's all right. Linda's part of the team.
Really? Cool. Okay. The good news is, she might not look much come Saturday, but mechanically she'll be in tip-top shape.
The real good news is this.
What is it?
Yeah, well, we thought we knew what it was, but neither of us has seen one before.
It's not like you can go on the internet and start rooting around looking for pictures, so we had to check with a couple of outside sources.
Okay, but what is it?
Looks like some kind of fuel injector.
It's the sublimation injector.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I don't know where Michael got this, but I'm surprised the men in black haven't paid him a visit with the anal probe, if you know what I mean.
What is a sublimation injector?
Well, sublimation is a process of turning a solid into a gas, skipping over the liquid stage altogether.
That's right, kind of like dry ice.
Exactly.
Must have been some kind of government prototype.
So how does it work?
Well, essentially, it allows the engine to accept a solid rocket fuel at the rate of about 30 to 50 times faster than a conventional burn. In other words, it makes the phrase supersonic obsolete.
More like hypersonic.
Exactly.
That's right.
We can push it way past Mach 2.
Yeah, and do it quickly enough so we still have time to stop the car before it tanks into the mountain range.
Right. Can we modify it for the Demon?
Nope.
No.
We can build a whole new one for the Demon.
Yeah, that way if the government wants to inspect the car, they're going to find a sublimation device that looks nothing like theirs, but works exactly the same way.
I like your thinking.
Beauty of reverse engineering, baby!
Well, you better start reversing, huh? Hi.
Hey, you're supposed to be in bed.
I know. I heard little elves. So I reckon I'm gonna be seeing you around the office water cooler, huh? I'll be in bed if you need me. I'll come out. He did it. She got him to pull the sponsorship. Quality call, pull the sponsorship.
You're kidding.
No, your reckless behavior is not reflective of our corporate image. Effective immediately, we are discontinuing our sponsorship of the Demon Thrust project. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank God the car's finished.
Yeah, we barely have enough money to fuel the thing.
We have the money.
I just sold a Porsche, and we don't have enough money to get it to the meet. I mean...
We have the money. I saw this coming, just to be on the safe side. I refinanced the warehouse.
Dad.
Well, what do I need the damn thing for anyway, without the Demon? It'll give us the money we need for spare parts, and it'll see us through the meet this weekend.
What about payroll?
Michael. Come on, look at those guys. You really think they're just in this for the money? Besides, I wanted to give you a little extra added incentive to win.
Ah.
See, if I lose this dump, you and I are going to be out in the street, boy. Eating out of a dumpster. Sleeping on the beach. We'll be down and out.
All right.
And not in Beverly Hills.
Here we go. Add a little insult to injury. My divorce papers.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, we're still going to need a sponsor. I mean, it's going to look kind of bare without a logo on there.
I think I have an idea.
I hate when he says that.
Look at that look in his eye.
I know that face.
Oh, that's scary.
Hold me.
Oh.
Mommy! What do you think?
I like it. I like it. So what's this gonna cost me?
Well, our last sponsor forked over about $2 million in parts and labor. A year. I figure buy us a meal and we're even.
You got it? Hell, I'll even buy the beer.
All right. Mach 20, Mach 2, jet propulsion underpants. You're a GPU. Hey now.
I thought we'd find you here. We have something to tell you.
What's the matter, guys?
We've got some very bad news.
Damn it, Poe! What the?
My hands are
Cannot
tied.
cancel a meet the day before you're supposed to run it.
Yes, I can, and I am. The Germans have pulled out. The ILO does not sanction meets of less than 3 competitors.
Well, why did they pull out?
Because, Mr. Winfrey, they're realistic. Mach 2 is suicide. But quite honestly, even if they hadn't pulled out, we were considering canceling the meet. There's already been 1 death here. Almost 2.
Well, I'm just going to get my people and pack it up then.
Oh, Charles, you can't do that.
ISN is here to film a rocket car race. Apparently there isn't going to be one. If you can't have a race with just 2 cars, then we're going home.
Wait a minute. 2 cars. Why don't we run them at the same time?
What are you suggesting?
I'm talking about a good old-fashioned head-to-head American drag race.
You're insane.
A drag race with rocket cars.
You've never been done, completely
both gonna
dangerous.
come home
Think
and
of the
box it. You
ratings,
know that, don't
okay?
you?
The rocket
Right,
car.
the ILO is definitely not going to sanction this.
Yeah, well, who needs you?
So you guys know how to do this?
You can do it. All right, Winfrey, come on.
make
Mach
it
2
all.
drag
You
race.
make this work.
Winner take all.
I like it. Will you cover it?
Oh, I'll cover it. Good luck. Let's do it.
Fastest car takes all.
Like illegal drug paperwork we're in.
All right. Now we're back in business. See you, Linda. Indefinite test results. Miles, you and the Fincher girl guaranteed me that the Razor would break Mach 2.
Probably will, Mr. Winfrey.
Probably? Let me tell you something, man. I didn't get to where I am today by betting $50 million of my own money on a probably.
No, but that's the beauty of this thing is we don't have to break Mach 2 anymore. All we have to do is just beat the demon thrust. That's
Well,
it.
can we do that? Absolutely. You better make damn sure of it.
Well, I did. By every means possible.
Every means?
Yes, sir, every means.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other.
And then there were 2. Welcome to the highest stakes in Nevada. After some backroom attrition, we're left with the 2 everybody picked in their office pool anyway, Michael Sanger and Steve Saragosta. Countdown to 50 million. We're just moments away.
Hey, I just wanted to wish you luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hey, good luck to you.
Listen, sorry about the hard time, all right? I razzed you a bit back there.
Hey, wasn't that bad?
It was. I talked a lot of crap behind your back. Badmouthed you pretty
I'm
bad
sorry I
with the
kicked
girl
your ass
who-
in that scooter race.
Oh,
I know
fair.
that was probably a bit humiliating. But,
It was, you know, but
I thought you did all right.
No, we're fair game.
Mm.
All right, good luck.
Good luck to you. Hey, Michael, check your car. Every inch.
All right, I'll do that.
See you at the finish line, Shirley.
What are you guys, like pals now?
Eat me, Miles.
All right, everyone. Come here. Need a full diagnostic.
Huh? Well, we got to be in the starting line in 5 minutes. He'll disqualify us if we don't make it.
I just did a full computer test. Everything's fine.
Look for something that wouldn't show up in the computer scan.
What?
Like anything, like everything.
You think we've been sabotaged?
I know it. Listen, come here. Keep your heads. Just do it fast. Come on.
One by one, one by one. Pull left to right.
See anything?
That was good.
We're not finding anything, Michael.
Well, it's got to be here.
Well, maybe you're just being paranoid.
Maybe you want to strap yourself into this thing, huh?
2 minutes, guys. We gotta roll.
Got it.
What is it?
What is it? Wrapped around the fuel line. It's an old trick. You wrap a small piece of metal around the fuel line, engine heats up.
It expands.
It chokes off the fuel line.
Linda, hey, this is a Vectorcom employees and invited guest tent only, so you should kind of leave, huh?
Hi, Miles.
Hey, why don't you leave, okay? We're having a little meeting here.
Yeah, why don't you go join your new team on the grounds? I'm sure they got an umbrella to keep the sun off your face.
Don't sweat it, boys. I'm not here to crash your little party. I just wanted to return something that belongs to you. The gift that keeps on giving. Oh, and there is someone that I would like to introduce to you. This here is Detective William Bennett from the Black Rock Police Department. He'd like to have a little chat with you boys.
Mr. Vanover, we have a car waiting for you.
Enjoy the race.
Well, that was as close as you can come to being disqualified. But the demon thrust appears to be ready to go. It'll be very interesting to see if Michael's crash last week affects him mentally.
Yeah, you know, John, you're right. I was talking to crew chief. Brian Sanger is also his father. He insists his son has been in worse crashes before, but it wouldn't surprise me to see him a little tentative out of the gate.
Drivers, on your mark.
All right, Michael, there will be a red flare on the horizon. Light it up when you see the flare.
Roger that.
Michael, you start to feel shaky, but the car doesn't feel right. You pull the chute and dump the fuel.
Roger that.
This isn't worth dying for.
Yeah, but what a way to go.
Not today, baby.
Roger that.
Not today.
Here we go.
Mach 2 and 50 million for his troubles.
Mach 2.2, a new world Landspeed record.
What a run. You know the way this crowd loves him? He ought to run for governor.
He's got my vote.
Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Michael Sanger could be in trouble.
Please stop. Please stop.
Come on,
Just a moment. Just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. He's okay. Michael Sanger is all right.
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Well, all right then. We ride.
So, Brian, your son has just won the Mach 2 challenge and married his childhood sweetheart. You must be very, very proud.
I'm very, very proud.
Any idea where they're going to be spending their honeymoon?
No idea at all, but I know one thing for sure. They're going to get there faster than any other couple in history.